So I am 11 and a half weeks away from contest, and this week has been kind of the first dieting week that I've been really strict, and unfortunately it's fallen at the same time as my final year exams, so there's kind of been quite a lot of stress and sleepless nights. So it has been quite difficult, and I have been a bit grumpy and snappy with people. But I think after exams are over next week and I can focus really hard on training, really hard on dieting, and getting enough sleep as well, I think then that hopefully my body and psychologically I'll be kind of more prepared for it. So in terms of any changes I've made this week, I have started some cardio. Literally, I've been training for this for 5 months-ish, and I stopped all cardio at that point in order to try and gain a little bit of size. So I put in some cardio, literally 3 sets of 30-minute, just steady state cardio at the moment every week, and I'll slowly increase that up until comp day to try and kind of burn that excess fat. I'll show you my diet in a minute, but in terms of dietary changes, I've just kind of reduced my calories, trying to keep it within 1650, 1700 calories at the moment, and seeing how that kind of adapts to my body. Obviously, in terms of the diet, it is so strict, so it does kind of stop the whole social life side of things a little bit. Obviously, lots of friends and colleagues after exams will go out for kind of celebratory drinks, and obviously I'll go, but I'll be on the water, so it is about kind of making kind of a short-term sacrifice in order to gain something long-term. And a lot of kind of friends and trainers have asked me why I decided to do this without having a coach, because most athletes decide that kind of to go and seek expert help. And although I was speaking to quite a lot of people, I decided to kind of do it without a coach, because I love the whole learning process about the training and the nutrition. And being a PT and an almost registered dietitian, I thought that I should be able to educate myself enough to be able to stand on stage and look like I fit in. I've only been training for 5 months for this, so I don't expect a place, but to be able to look like I should be on stage and look like I deserve to be there would, you know, that's the goal. So that would be amazing if I do look like that in 11 and a half weeks time. And when I was talking to lots of different experts, I did kind of get so many contradictory views about what's right and what's wrong with both training and nutrition. So I thought the best way to do it was to just experiment on myself and see what works and what doesn't. And then if I do decide to do another contest in the future, I can put what I've learned into action, really. In terms of the bits that I feel I need to work on at the moment, within the next 11 weeks I need to increase my shoulder size a little bit, as well as trying to balance out my calves, because I'm quite quad dominant. I did lots of deadlifts, heavy squatting to increase the size of kind of my glutes and my quads, and my calves are lacking a bit, so I'm going to be training my calves twice a week. And the main problem in terms of the fat loss at the moment is that I can see myself losing it a little bit on my sternum and my collarbone, and we don't want to get kind of bony, because I think that gets us marked down, but having trouble losing it kind of off the female places, off like the bottom. So I'm trying to experiment a bit with different kind of veggies and stuff like that to try and get the estrogen out and try and lose a little bit of butt fat. On Sunday, I am going to a Miami Pro training workshop, which will be good just to learn how to pose, learn how to tan, to meet some of the other competitors, and obviously size up my competition a little bit as well. So looking forward to that. And that's about it for this week. Continue to train as kind of like I have been, increasing the cardio and maintaining strength. So hopefully we'll see some changes along the next 11 weeks. So this is sort of a typical kind of daily diet. It looks like a lot of food, but but somehow I still manage to be hungry after it all. So always starting the day with eggs and a small bowl of oats, and then go on to mid-morning to have a protein source and something fibrous. Lunchtime, again, is something salady or vegetable with another protein source, just lean meat, something like chicken, fish, or some lean beef. And then pre-workout, always have a banana and a protein shake. Same again post-workout, as well as BCAAs I take. And then dinner would be something with a low GI carbs, such as sweet potato or brown rice. And again, lean protein and fibre is really important. Followed by, in the evening, something like fat-free yoghurt with some more protein powder in it, which kind of makes a nice kind of thick mousse, depending on whether you have chocolate or strawberry. And then obviously before bed, just some casein. And that works out to about 1,700 calories a day, which will hopefully slowly retain my lean mass but lose some body fat.